Hello guys, it's John here doing another Beyblade unboxing. This time, this is actually my first unlisted Beyblade unboxing, so if I get anything weird or whatever, or just something that I don't feel like making into an entire video, I'll just do it like this. It's not going to be any editing or whatever, or at least minimal editing. It'll at least be my setup, I guess, but still. No, cuts, unless it's a hard cut for whatever reason. Probably no music, but yeah, this is just kind of an extra video. The reason I'm doing this is because I have a full set of Random Booster Volume 6, but I've been making all my videos consistently in a certain way, and, well, I've done the prize phase kind of separately, and I don't want to just have a one-off here, so I'll just do the rest like this. So we got my package here. I'm going to go ahead and start cutting into it, and let's see what we got, but yeah. So, alright, this package, as per usual, does not want to cooperate. Maybe I can get it. Let me just actually, there we go. Alright, so, there's that. And we have a full set in here. Alright, let's go ahead and try and decipher what's what. For this one, we got, this should be Hell's Reaper, so that gets put aside, and then this one, okay, that's something, that's Rhino Reaper. Okay, so these four, I don't really care if the codes get shown, actually, it's whatever, but, these four, I will unbox. That said, I do want to check out all of the new parts in the actual, main, prizes, so I will actually do a hard cut here just to do the videos on those. Actually, a little bit awkward. I'll be doing those videos first, and then I'll come back and I'll do the rest of these. I'll have those to compare to as well. We could also make the blue Hell's Reaper, which is really cool. So for context, why did I buy this? Basically, the Hell's Reaper Random Booster's been horrible to find. The stock's been non-existent, so this is the best I can get. Would have cost me the same amount to just get Hell's Reaper and Rhino Reaper at the same time, which, honestly, I would have just done, but it would have taken, like, an extra week, so I'm like, I'll just buy the full set, get it now, so I get the video up for May 10th, well, at least the Reaper video May 10th, I think this video will also be May 10th, I don't know, and then Ryan will probably go like the 12th or something, then 16th will be news, but anyway, gonna go ahead and get those done, and then we'll come back for these four, so, hopefully everything is all good with that. Alright, so I just made my other videos, so I do have, Hell's Reaper and Rhino Reaper right here, which is pretty cool. This thing seems to be a little bit messed up, my 455. It's like kind of loose inside for some reason. It goes together fine and whatnot. It just, I don't know if this thing would be worse for battle. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it later, but that's just how it is. I don't really care because this isn't going to be battled anyway, but yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up these other ones. I haven't looked at the parts, and honestly, I don't really care to know, but this is going to be CX05-03. So, I'm just going to start opening these things up. Again, I do kind of would... That doesn't make any sense. Sorry, grammar. Anyway, I kind of would rather just be surprised by these, I guess, which... Yeah, I think this might be Neon Crest. It kind of felt larger. Oh, that's CX, never mind. That makes sense as well. So this is going to be that. So, alright, let's see what our other parts are. I should probably angle this down a little more, since I'm doing multiple. Anyway. I wonder if I get like an error box or something. I kind of hope we don't, but I feel like Beyblade X has had more, like, packaging errors and stuff, so I won't be too offended if we do, because I already got the main stuff, but I'd rather not. Alright, let's see. Okay, so for this, let's see, we got 385 here, which is interesting. Nice color scheme, I would say. Nice kind of baby blue orb. That's cool. And we got our blade here, which I'll go ahead and take this apart actually. We got turn, which is cool. Already went over all this in the Hell's Reaper video though, but yeah, turn. Kind of a nice blue version of it. Also, arc here actually looks really cool. I like the blue for arc. Very nice actually. And we of course have our blue hells, which looks really cool. So yeah, let's go put this thing together and check it out. So there, that's hopefully that's about right. Probably isn't, but close enough, right? Yeah, really, I don't like that orientation at all. Never mind. Let's find a better one. This looks a little better. Yeah, it works. There's our blade. And the full combo. Hell's Arc, turn 385 orb. Pretty cool. I guess these are kind of loose. I don't know. Anyway. Pretty nice for just like an extra random pull, I would say. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and move on to CX05-04. Don't know what this is either. Okay, I think that's the Uncrest this time. Pretty sure. I'm gonna assume Rudder is 5th and Whale is 6th, maybe? That probably makes sense. Okay, that's definitely Leon Crest this time. And then parts, let's see here. And that has a thing in it. Alright, there we go. And then the bit. I think this is only a live stream, except it's not, but, you know, anyway. I don't know, I don't really want to do a live stream anyway, but yeah. Okay, so this will actually be a little bit simpler since there's no blade to take apart. So first up, Leon Crest. Really nice, actually. I like the white on this a lot. Got the orange. I like orange, so really cool looking blade. I like Leon Crest. It's a pretty nice blade. It's not my favorite, but it's cool enough, I would say. 980? Yeah, 980. Like the orange and red. Pretty cool. And then we have a white kick, so pretty cool. Putting this one together. Leon Crest 980 kick. I like the white. You got this orange to break it up with this here. Yeah, that looks really nice, actually. Let me put my other bays over here. CX05-5. Don't know what this is. Well, I'm assuming it's rudder, but it could be whale. I think probably rudder, though, right? I think they'd probably go CX, then UX, then VX. Yeah, alright, that's rudder for sure. There's that. Another thing. There. Okay. And then that. Okay. We got Phoenix Rudder with this ugly gear chip. Hate this design. It is cool to see Rudder unpainted though. I guess that's like a cool little bonus here, but I like the black. Yeah, I mean, it's still like cool. It's just, yeah, I just don't like this gear chip, man. It's just not good. We also got 470. This is going to be used on our blue Hell's Reaper. Kind of bluish gray on the outside and like silver on the inside. It's pretty cool. And then the bit, this is actually low flat in a nice like gray. Weird. Okay, anyway. Yeah, Phoenix rudder, 470 low flat, so looks really cool actually. I do like the overall like color scheme. I like the silver here with the metal. Also reminds me kind of like a Xeno Excalibur with how they did the ratchet, but anyway. Now we have CX05-06. This should be Whale Wave, unless it's like an error block or something. So, pretty, okay, that's fine. Pretty easy blade to get. Although I know the main one is hard to get because everyone wants it for Elevate, which is stupid, but whatever. It's just how competitive it goes, I guess. And, yeah, not a hard blade to get by any means, but here's another way to get it, I guess. And another one of these obnoxious things here. Okay, I just stabbed through it. This is going well. Okay, I have an alternate idea. Let's just not get that out for now. Smarter idea here is open the bit and use that, I would say. I can put these scissors back now. The bit here. And let's just go ahead and, you know, there we go. So we got a Whale Wave here. Let's go ahead and... Oh, there's also this. That's annoying. As I get it, but yeah, a lot of extra stuff here. There's Whale Wave. Really bright yellow. Translucent yellow as well. Translucent. I did not enunciate that word at all. This is not a great color, I'm not gonna lie. I like yellow, but this is like awkward yellow. I don't know. We also have here 760, like a yellow-green with white, kind of awkward, but sure. And then we also have a yellow kick. So I wonder which kick would be used for the blue one, but this is definitely not it, so... I guess I want a yellow kick. Here this is, so... Anyway. Go put this thing together. So, we got... Whale Wave, 760 kick, why not? So if you take some of these pulls here, I think you need 4 of them. I don't think you need... Well, obviously you don't need the Hell's Reaper, but I don't think you need Whale Wave for this at all. So let's go ahead and start taking stuff apart, I guess. So from Rhino Horn, you'll want the main blade from this. So put all that aside. You got the main blade, and then for Hell's Arc, you'll want the assist blade and the lock chip. So if I could not hit the camera and drop things. So here's the blade. Which I'll actually need to grab this. I don't think that's oriented correctly at all. Hold on, let me fix that. think that's correct. And then you'll want kick, and then you'll want 470, and there you go. There is our blue recolor of Hell's Arc turn 470 kick. So yeah, I don't know, like a Frozen themed, like you know, Hell's Reaper, which is I guess funny if you think about it, but yeah, it's blue, got a little white, kind of reminds me of ice, like this part right here. So like this whole bottom part. Is that just me? I don't know, but yeah. It's a cool thing you can do if you get all of the pulls like I did, because again, it was just easier to do that for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just how it was, because for some reason this random booster just has like 0 stock. Again, no clue why, I wonder why, but yeah, I don't know, it's just popular. It gave me like an Infinite Achilles vibe, so I just decided to go for it. Plus again, I think I mentioned, but you know, it was would have taken longer if I just ordered the other two, and it'd be like the same price, so like, why bother at that point? But, yeah, anyway. Just gonna go ahead, put these all back together, and it'll probably be about it for the video, actually. Don't really have anything else to talk about, so... I just figured since I had the full set, I might as well at least take an unlisted video for it and show off the Blue Hell's Reaper as well, because, you know, I guess that's like kind of noteworthy a little bit, but I don't know. Let's put this back. I don't think that's the correct orientation. Don't think this is, oh, this might be. No, it's not. That is, okay. Alright, so there is everything. Not actually, I don't even have any on screen yet, but let's go ahead, put all of our bays on screen real quick. Kind not really, but let's see if I could figure out. Alright, there, that's good enough, right? That's close enough. That looks too awkward. Hold on, I need to push these closer. Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so there we go. Full set Rand Booster, Volume 6. Again, just cheaper to do this, and I like how I've been consistent with the videos. I don't want to just be like, oh, full set of Rand Booster Volume 6, I don't know, even though all my other Rand Booster videos have just been the prizes, and then I'll probably go back to just prizes, so I don't know, just maybe that's just me. I do get a little bit particular, so I don't know, I just figured this would be better, so. And plus, since I have the extra pulls, I figure I should at least do something for them, so I figure this is a good compromise. If anyone wants to see that, you know, this, you know, it's a video that does exist at least, you know, it's hard to find, but it's there, it'll be in the playlist and stuff, so, yeah. There you go, that is Rand Booster Volume 6, a full set, a pretty kind of lackluster look at it, but it's a look at it, at least the commons, which I probably should have in the title, honestly. And then these two have their own videos. I think this might actually be the first video to go up since I don't have to edit it at all, and then Reaper will come out like a couple hours later. Then I'm probably going to keep Rhino Reaper until like the 12th, and then yeah, like 16th I'll do the news, and then whatever else I have for the month. And like Foxbrush, Bakken video, I think. So that'll be that, but yeah, anyway. That's all for the video, so just kind of a random video that will exist on the channel, we'll see who finds it, I guess, but not a whole lot happening here, honestly. Again, no like actual editing, no music, this is just one of the videos of all time. So anyways, Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.